If your age is between 13 to 24 years, then every minute of this video is going to be life-changing for you. Because in this video, we are going to share with you 7 such real and powerful principles which will completely change your future. As a person, you will definitely become happier, smarter, successful, and fulfilled. And the first and most important principle among those 7 powerful principles is, do not waste your prime years. When there is time and energy, there is no money. When there is money and energy, there is no time. And when there is both money and time, there is no energy. So how and when to enjoy life? Actually, you can live your best life. Because the time and energy you have right now are your prime years. At this time, build yourself in studies and career so that in the future you have money, time and energy. And also enjoy a little, but in limits. Third, keep most of the focus on your career because after the age of 25-26, most of the time is spent only in earning money, as you can see in this chart. Try to understand it carefully. As you grow up, you spend less time with your friends, family and even partner, and spend more time alone. That is why the time you have now is priceless. Use it smartly. According to a research by the National Institutes of Health, the prefrontal cortex of the brain grows the most from teenage to almost 25 years of age, which is responsible for planning and self-control. If you develop productive habits at this time, you will remain disciplined lifelong. If you get distracted, the brain develops the habit of procrastination and instant validation, which is very difficult to change later. Thinking about others' opinion. Recently, Raj Shamani said a very correct thing.
I don't remember that young people are worried about the reputation which they don't have.
I don't know who said it. I don't remember that young people are worried about the reputation which they don't have. That is, young people are afraid of losing their reputation which they do not have. Well, just ask yourself, what are you right now? What are your achievements? When you have not done anything big till now, then why are you so afraid of what people, friends or family will think? Let people think whatever they want. This is your time to work on yourself, to build yourself. And when you become successful in future, then the thinking of these people will change. Then they will give you examples that look how well you have done in life. Remember a simple rule. If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There is no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want. That is, if they don't have what you want, then don't listen to what they say. Because there is no bigger waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have the life you don't want. Now, the most important thing that you have to do at this age, without which everything else is useless, is your health. Get physically strong. We are not going to give you your father's advice here. Health is wealth. If there is health, then everything is there. You must be fed up of hearing all this. What we have experienced in our lives is that as an adult, it is very important for you to be physically strong. Having a healthy body is good, but having a strong body is great. Now look, we believe that as a male you must experience your peak physical strength at least once in your life. And this is the time when your body is in growth mode. If you want to make your six-packs now, then they will be made the best and fastest at this time, because at this time, the testosterone in your body is at its peak. The muscle density is absolutely perfect. Your body is most suitable at this time, which will never be the case again. According to a research by Harvard Medical School, regular exercise releases BDNF protein in the brain, which sharpens learning and memory and reduces anxiety naturally. Develop the habit of exercising and going to the gym from now on. Develop good, healthy habits. Really, your future self will feel proud of you. But there is another thing that drains your energy and focus. Because if you cannot control it, then no matter how many skills you develop, you will never be able to remain consistent. Controlling lust. At this age, hormones and desires are at their peak, and social media, porn and dating apps work to increase this problem further. Many people lose their willpower and focus in this, without realizing that it is draining their energy. According to Cambridge University's research, porn addiction causes the same level of damage to the brain's reward centers as in drug addiction. If you learn to control lust in your teens, then your focus and energy level will go to the highest level. Where most people have become addicted to it, you will become unstoppable by controlling your lust. Because of this lust, you spend so much time in chasing girls, and this can prove to be the biggest mistake of your life. Chasing girls. Look, at this time we understand that you need a partner. The social environment is also such that all friends have girlfriends, so you should also need one. That is why you waste a lot of your time in chasing girls, getting rejected by them. According to the article of Psychology Today, romantic rejection of teenage boys activates the pain centers of their brain, which can be as intense as physical pain. That is why the emotional turbulence caused by chasing girls and breakup hits your focus, productivity, and confidence badly. Look, this time of yours you should invest it in understanding girls and not in chasing them. Talk to girls, meet them. For not with the intention that somehow she becomes my girlfriend or we both go straight to bed. Rather, to understand female psychology, how do girls think? What do they like? What do they not like? Every girl has a different behavior. Girls are a different gender just like you. Not just a sex machine. Think of an overall long-term relationship. Don't have a use and throw mentality. This is one thing that if every Indian boy understands, he can use his time very well and find the best life partner for himself. Because at this age, you are in control of your emotions. You do what you feel. And controlling this field is the biggest superpower. That's why don't take yourself too seriously. Whenever something small has happened and I have let it affect me more than it should, there is one motto I follow in life now. Like at the end of it, each time you don't do well in an exam, you don't get good marks, that girl you like does not like you back. You are jealous of another friend in your class and college. I think the one thing to remember is at the end of it all is everyone is going to die.
End of it all is sab marne wale hain.
At this age, especially when you start achieving something, attitude develops towards small achievements. For when someone makes fun of you, the ego gets so hurt that you don't even feel like talking to that person. If you can make fun of others, then learn to take jokes too. And from now on in your life, keep thinking only about your image, your respect, and your ego all the time. Really, you will become such a boring and grumpy person that people will think that it is useless to talk to him. He takes everything personally or seriously, and people can clearly see that you are very insecure about yourself. If someone does something, says something, ignores you, then don't start overthinking. Be chill as if nothing much affects you. Remember this thing of ours, the more you take yourself and your life seriously, your life will always remain serious. It will never be fun and interesting. Now, one last thing that you must do for yourself is do not follow money, attract money. At this age, everyone thinks of earning money quickly through gaming, crypto, or any shortcut. But all this is just a short-term trap. If you seriously want to become rich, then there is only one way. Build your own skills and value. Understand this. Money does not follow anyone. Money follows value. Because money is the byproduct of value creation. If you work on skills, discipline, and mindset in your teenage years, money will follow you on its own. A study by MIT says that people who are intrinsically motivated are more successful, and their long-term earnings are more than those who work just for money. If you want a full guide on how to become a grown adult man from a teenage boy, then you must watch this video. So if you like this video, then support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel and turn on the bell notification so that you do not miss the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.